you should never be dealing with a woman who doesn't show you a high level of interest. It should never be you like her more than she likes you. The relationship or the friendship will never work that way, because eventually you're going to start doing things out of the ordinary. You're going to start doing things out of your character because you're not used to being with somebody who truly doesn't like you for real. You have to deal with somebody that has mutual interest in you. You like her, she likes you. It should never be I like somebody more than they like me. Because if that's the case, then it's going to be short term. Like, stuff like that doesn't become long term, because eventually it's going to get boring, bro. Because if you really don't like, it all comes down to you liking this person. If you think that you're going to have a successful relationship with this person because they look good, they're attractive, they have money, whatever it is, bro, if the base isn't, I like this person so much, I just want to be around them a lot. If that's not what it is, then you shouldn't even be wasting your time dealing with that person, because everybody knows that if you give a woman too much interest when she doesn't like you, she's gonna think you're weird. She's gonna think you're a stalker, bro. But the guy that she really likes, that's showing her a lot of interest, she's gonna be appreciative of that. She's gonna want that, because that's the guy she wants to show her interest. But if you're a guy that really likes this girl, but she doesn't like you, but you're showing her all signs of interest, she's gonna think you're a weirdo, bro, because you're not the guy she wants. So the best thing you can do when dating is find women who wholeheartedly like you for you. You don't have to put on no front. You don't have to be somebody you're not. They genuinely like you for you. And the best thing you can do is not lead with your wallet. Learn how to go on simple dates before you start spending money on women, because a woman would take your time for granted. They will want to be with you only to see what they can get out of you. But if a woman knows, okay, I'm not getting nothing out of this man, he's not taking me on no fancy date, we're just going out for a walk in the park, going out for a little coffee date or something, that's when the mutual interest starts to combine. That's when you can see, oh, I really like this girl, or I could tell she really fucks with me because she's interested in what I gotta say. She's not just talking about herself. Even though you want a woman to talk about what she's going through, you don't want to just talk about everything you got going on, because there's no mystery. You want her to talk about her, but you still want her to be interested in what you got going on. It's a balance. You got to learn how to balance it out. But if you're just dealing with a woman who's on the phone the whole time she's with you, not really showing you no signs of interest, giving you the bare minimum, but she looks really pretty and she's a trophy when you walk outside, that's not worth it, bro. It's only gonna go so far. Like, I hear it all the time. It's only gonna go so far, because just because you like a woman and want to sleep with her, that woman could lead you to a road of destruction. I'm telling you, men don't realize the power women hold over men. A woman can make a man turn his whole life upside down because he doesn't know how to handle a certain woman that is not in his caliber, bro. There's a lot of men out there that's trying to get these high caliber women, but it's really just to impress other niggas, bro. I think it is. It's to impress social media, society, to let everybody know, look, I got this bad bitch on my arm, like I'm worthy to everybody. It doesn't matter, bro. I'm telling you, niggas that really get bitches, bro, that really get women, they're not gonna always take the 9s and 10s so seriously. They can get them, but they're not gonna take them seriously because they know what comes with that. Now, you can get a 9 and a 10 who is still a good woman, who really adores you and is gonna give you the world just as well. But if you're just going for the 9s and 10s because it looks good for you, that shit is gonna play out, bro. Because if y'all don't have no mutual common interests, what are y'all doing but when y'all not having sex? That's what you got to think about. What are we really doing when we're not having sex? And when I realize that I'm dealing with certain women who I really don't have no common interest with, but we have sexual chemistry, it just plays out, bro. It gets boring. Like, Like, we don't have nothing in common. You have to deal with people that truly like you and y'all have mutual interest, because that's when it doesn't get stagnant. The relationship is not going to get stagnant. It's not going to get boring. But I guarantee you, if you start dealing with women who really don't like you for real, but like what you can do for them, you're gonna live an unhappy life, bro. I'm telling you, you're gonna live an unhappy life, because when you got women in order, I guarantee you your life is gonna be more intact. You're gonna be more motivated to do things. But when you don't have women in order, that's probably why I did this channel, because when you can get women in order, then your whole life can play out a little better. But when you got everything going on for yourself, but you still don't have the women like under control, then you're still not winning, bro. You still don't have everything together. You want to be a nigga that has everything together. You got money, your spiritual, well-being is good, your physical health is good, and then you got some women on the side to give you emotional support, companionship, that feminine energy that every man needs. Is that feminine energy is so powerful. It can do so much good for a man. But when a woman is not giving you that soft feminine energy, but she's just there really giving her body away, it's not the same, bro. Like, it's not the same. You want a woman to really rub on you and make you feel like, damn, like, this bitch really like me. Like, she does not want to stop talking to me. She does not want to, like, leave me alone. That's the type of woman you want without the toxicness. You never want a woman to be toxic, but you still want her to be so in love with you to where she's not going nowhere. She's not thinking about nobody else. That's the type of nigga you want to build yourself up to. But when you just, on your shit, on your purpose, doing everything you need to do, but you still dealing with women that mean you no good, you still living a fucked up life, bro. And I read something. No, I watched the movie. Who was that with? I think it was with Mark Lawrence. It's a movie called A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. And it's a scene where his mama in the movie is saying, a night worth of passion can give you a lifetime full of pain. Let me repeat that. She said, uh, a night full of passion can give you a life full of pain. And when I heard that, I watched that movie so many times, but for some reason I watched it one more time, and that scene really resonated with me, because it's like, it's so many men going through that. They had one night full of passion, great sex, and now after that, everything went bad. Now they got a kid with her. Now they got 2 kids with her. Now she your baby mama, and you don't really know her like that. You didn't really know her like that. You was just going off of how she looked, and now she's putting you through hell. Child support, calling you out your name. She's not really feminine. You just was there for that momentarily sexual experience, and now you with this girl for 18 years. Not even 18 years, really your whole life, because even when a kid is past 18, you still kind of have some attachment to that woman because y'all have a kid together. So you have to be aware of what type of woman you are dealing with, bro. You should never be afraid to let a woman go if she's not doing whatever it is to make you feel happy and make you feel fulfilled. If she's doing shit to make your chest hurt, to make your stomach hurt, you know what I'm saying? You getting them heartburns, you should never feel like that, bro. When it comes to women, you should never feel like, I need to check this bitch phone, or she might be doing something. When you get those gut feelings, bro, that's when it's time to walk away. It's no time to, I've been feeling this type of way. Sometimes you don't need to give a woman an explanation. You just have to separate yourself out the equation and let her figure out what happened. What did I do wrong? That's the way to get back at a woman, is to simply go ghost and let a woman think. Because a woman, I guarantee you, she might not feel it that first day, that first week, but eventually she's going to start pondering why this relationship didn't go as planned. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might have been a good nigga, you might have been doing everything right, but she didn't appreciate that, bro. Some women don't appreciate the little things you do to make a woman happy. So when she's not reciprocating that energy, You have to let it go, bro. You should only be dealing with women who truly like you, unconditionally like you for who you are and not what you could do for them. When you realize that, when you realize you got a woman like that, that's the time you really need to hold on to the woman, show a woman that you really fuck with her. But don't get too attached now. Don't get too attached. And that's with anything. You're not supposed to get attached to anything. You have to learn to let things go. You can accept things into your life, but you never want to get too attached to anything. It doesn't matter what it is. A woman. I don't even want to get too attached to certain family members because I know how close they are to me, to where I can be vulnerable enough to where they can hurt me. So I never even want to get too attached to certain family members unless it's my mama for real. That's really it. If it's not my mom, I'm not getting too attached to anybody, bro. Like, I never I never do that, bro. I never would get attached to just anybody unless it's my mother. Now, you can still love a woman. You can really give a woman a world and love a woman the right way. But you don't want to get too attached, bro. You never want to get too attached because that's when you start fucking up. That's when you start letting things slide. That's when you start not addressing things that need to be addressed. When you can get to that point of knowing how to treat a woman, but still having the ability to let go when things are not going as planned, then you'll have a more of a successful life when it comes to women. And that's literally it, bro. That's literally all you want to do is just have a peaceful and successful life when it comes to women. It's not that simple. I mean, it's not it's not that hard, bro. It's very simple. You just want to have a peace of mind when dealing with women, whether it's with multiple women or whether it's just dealing with one woman. You need to have that sense of peace of mind, bro. Because if that's not happening to where you don't have a peace of mind, then you need to exit yourself out the equation with that woman, bro. That's the only thing that you can possibly do because you got to remember there's so many women out there in the world to where there's going to be a woman that'll give you everything. You know how people say there's no such thing as a right woman, right man? I disagree. There can be a right woman. Now, nobody's perfect. Just because I say there's a such thing as a right woman, that doesn't mean that she's perfect. But when you can find a right woman, that means that this woman aligns with what I want. She aligns, everything about her aligns with who I want in a partner. That's not saying she's not gonna fuck up. A woman is gonna fuck up eventually, but that's when you have to teach her. You can mold a woman to do things that you don't really like. But if her characteristics is already what you want, then you don't have to do too much teaching. You don't have to do too much, addressing certain situations because she's already coming with the full package. And that's the type of woman you want to be with. But in order to be with those women, you have to level yourself up. You have to become a certain type of nigga to where you can find those caliber of women to where, damn, she look good. She look like a 9 and a 10, but she don't come with the bullshit that 9 and a 10s come with. She's actually a nice, genuine, kind-hearted woman. And that's the type of woman you want to be around. You want to be a soft, kind, nice, heart, like really good woman, bro. And then you can be like, damn, and she look good. She got everything. But it all starts with how much she likes you. That's the main thing. It all starts with how much she really likes you, bro. And that's it.